But, well, I'm not just sure yet. Trying to figure that out myself. Never been out here before. Out of the city, that is. Shit, I'd never been outside Freeside until a few weeks ago. I had problems. Followers helped me, got me straight. Got on with a caravan a few days ago and ended up here. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't really know how to do any of this. Lost my friend. It was my fault. Oh, my fault. Gotta get this right. Just need someone to teach me. Yeah, clear as day, I guess. Had it rough back in Freeside, but Father's got me cleaned up, sent me on my way. 20 days clean, and I'd like to keep it that way. Want to go someplace where I don't see that tower in the horizon. I don't know how to make it out here. How to shoot, how to hunt or fight, any of it. You seem like you know your stuff. Can you teach me? Thank you so much. I'll be your best student, I swear. What should we start on? The followers gave me this pea shooter, but I've never used it. Never shot anything. I can't wait. I'll meet you outside town. Saw my best friend, Tammy. Get beaten to death over nothing. 20 caps. Ray beat her unconscious. She didn't wake up. My friend, Luke, not a client, to be clear. He's one of the kings. He helped me get in the fort. Saved my life, really. I saw where I was headed if I stayed there. Used up, hooked on chems. Left out like garbage. Like they did the canning. My old pimp. Big man. Charming at first, but a snake. Took advantage of us at every opportunity. Beat us for fun. Body shots only, see. He don't scare easy. At least that's how he plays it in town. Even the kings keep their distance, except Luke. I can't decide if I'm afraid of him or just hate him. He ruled my life since I was 13. You ever meet anyone like Ray? Jesus, I believe you. Kinda wish you had, Mabe. Maybe one day you will. Too bad for Ray. You got it, Moss. Yeah? Hell yes. I think I'm ready to take down a gecko now. Well, if you think so. Anything else you want to cover before we go hunting? Not a one. Dad ran off when I was young. Uncle Jimmy disappeared not long after. Mama got sick. I had to go to work. I remember her words. Just be nice to the gentlemen, Kelley, and they'll be nice to you. Mama didn't know shit. I have dreams sometimes. Dreams that I could have a family in some quiet place, far from the city. A normal life. That would be nice. I know it's a little silly, but we all need those things to keep us going, right? Back in Freeside, I only cared about the next fix. I saw it all the time back there. When people give up on getting out, give into something better. They just shut down and wither away. I mean, there's always a market for gecko lads' meat. I don't know if I'm tough enough to be a bounty hunter. Say, how do you like your job? That sounds kind of interesting, actually. You know, sometimes people aren't always what they seem on the surface. They can change, too. Before Mama left me to whoring, I had a crazy uncle who told stories when he wasn't drunk. Actually, he was better when drunk. Also cussed a lot. Stories had a real bad ending sometimes. I'd be disappointed. He'd get consumed by guilt and craziness and run off. Thought he was gone for good. I don't know. I'd like to think Uncle Jimmy is still telling his story somewhere. Hopefully with less drinking and craziness. Absolutely. You ready to go hunting? Or is there something else you wanted to cover? Now we're talking. Caravan boss said they saw a group outside town. Do we need to do anything beforehand? Yeah, Mateo. I came in with his caravan. He's over by the hotel doing a lot of nothing. Be careful, he'll talk your ear off. Tried to sell me a gecko call or some nonsense. Figure you can discuss it with him.
Howdy, friend. Need some batteries? Spoons? Shit, I got the best goddamn spoons in the Republic right here. Care to take a look? Oh yeah, there was a swarm of them just north of here. They were all about some dead mole rats on the highway. You know, I happen to have some mole rat meat in stock. Reasonable price. I'm no hunter, but I reckon it'd work well as bait. Furthermore, I also had a rare, one-of-the-kind item. A unique gecko call sold to me by the legendary Macomber himself. Reasonable price. Why, only one of the greatest hunters in and out of our fair republic. A master craftsman of custom animal calls. A peerless artist, he is. Perhaps one day you'll have the pleasure of meeting him. He's cursed with the ghoul affliction, but he's a good man and a fine conversationalist. It's magical. A siren song for lustful geckos within earshot. Horny males will dash over mountains for a shot at some scaly slut. Just beware. They'll arrive ready to breed, and geckos are just as prone to sexual frustration as our species. They may be perturbed. Happy hunting. I'll be here if you need anything. Welcome back. Look. It's the voice, and the fact that I always have a good supply of quality smokes. Travel foreign wine. Everybody wants smokes. And spurns. Between you and me, it's a filthy habit, but I'm just a simple merchant. Who am I to argue with the invisible hand on such matters, huh? Only downside is anytime I'm wrapping up with a hooker, she expects to bum snokes and light up. Hell no, I don't want to catch shit in the bedroom. Bad enough I gotta reflect on my life choices after finishing the act. Hire me to do it in a cloud of nasty smoke. No, thank you. Wild, unverifiable rumors from down south on the Colorado. Supposedly some new legion by the name Fabius is wreaking at it. Legionaries overran some outposts near the river, took a number of prisoners. Republic is making a real mess of it down there. Travelers say a bunch of escaped slaves hiding up in the Sheet Mountains north of town. Form some kind of community. For their sake, I hope it's merely a rumor. They'd be easy prey for any well-organized raiders, or even a small group of legionaries. Bank in Silver Springs got robbed. Scum killed a woman, cleaned out the vault. Surprising. Sheriff up there used to be a real gun hand. One of the senior rangers is supposed to be heading this way. Some say he might be Hanlon's successor. More of an investigator by his reputation. Story is that he's incorruptible, takes a hard line on the law, doesn't bend. In my experience, those types are usually assholes. Been sightings of strange discs in the sky all over. Say they're all going to some mysterious place up north. I attribute these sightings to chems. Been rumors of children being kidnapped all over. Traveler told me there's a weird cult up in the Great Basin that's behind all of it. Guarantee it's some pervert behind it all. It's always the perverts. Or tribals. Or perverted tribals. Seen that. NCR lost contact with some outpost on the route to Davis Dam. That's a bad omen, I say. This isn't the only dam they're fighting over. I blame the tribals personally. We do them a solid, spreading civilization, infrastructure, electricity, contraception, all their necessities. What do we get back? Whining, criminality, treason. Bunch of tattooed, belly-aching cavemen. That's all they are. How do I know this, you ask? My ex-wife was a tribal. A stunning, natural beauty. Dark, fiery eyes, like a death claw, with nails to match. The good times were, well, damn good. Wore my ass out. She had stamina. But she got it in her head I was cheating, so she spared me. I was mildly unfaithful, yes. However, that's no call for jamming a spear into my thigh. Haven't walked right since. Oh, I miss her. Supposedly one of the hard cases in the Vegas underworld, just out and left. Walked his ass east. Trader told me he saw him in Legion chains. Whatever evil someone did, I wouldn't wish that fate on. Even if you get free, could you come back from it? I don't know. Bless you, have a good day.
I see one coming. Wow, that's a big one. Come on up there, fat boy. Anybody there? Hey! Hot damn, that was amazing. What do we do now? Carry it back into town on a stick like savages? That wasn't as bad as everyone makes out. Seen worse in whorehouses. Yeah, I could do that again, no sweat. Wait, someone is coming.
Man, that was some good shooting. Great day for a gecko hunt. Say, you wouldn't be able to stare some meat, would you? You know, I think we will. Thank you. We'll just get enough for our people, and then we'll be on our way.
How did you do that? I thought for sure those guys were gonna try to rob us or worse. You talked them down. Amazing. Understood. Gotta play your part. Can't let your guard down. I'll work on that. Thank you. If you hadn't been here, well, I don't want to think about it. I'm gonna need a little time to process all this. I haven't really talked about it to anyone, not even the followers. You've been real good to me, though. Yeah, I should talk about it. It's my fault, see. My friend, Tammy, she wanted to get away. Then I had money from Ray Ray, had a good stash. He figured out somebody was short, so he just started beating all the girls. Every day. Also held back the chems. I got sick, had chills, shakes. It was me. I gave her up to get high. He beat my friend to death in front of me. I deserve to die, not Tammy. She was the strong one. I hope I can make up for it. Maybe God will forgive me, because I'll never forgive myself for it. Not ever. You're right. Goddamn, you're right. It's done, and I'm still alive. Judge what? Ray Ray ain't gonna be alive when this is over. Somewhere north. Maybe where it's not quite so hot. It gets to you after a while, you know? Heard Reno ain't too bad this time of year. I'm almost ready to go, but there's one last thing. Ray Ray was pocketing a lot of my take. He's still holding on to most of my cats. It's around 200 caps. It's years of work, and he took it all from me. If I'm going to start over, I'll need caps, plain and simple. If you're there, maybe we could convince him to hand them over. What do you think? We can try. Maybe he'll listen to you. He's not normally the listening sort, but I reckon he likes living. We'll see.
What you treat, traveler? Girls? Boys? Fat chicks? I got 'em all. Ass as thick as fresh oatmeal if you want. Wait, is that Kelley? Oh shit! Finally came back to death. Looking healthy and queen. Gonna be able to charge double for that ultra luxe cooch. Kept that bitch on a leash, I see. Tell you what, first round is on the house. We're bringing it back. What a good citizen you are. Whoa. She's coming here to get money from me? That is not how the equations work around here. Got it backwards. Second, she is not gonna just leave. We had ourselves a contractual alteration. She's my employee. Little Miss New Attitude will come back to work. And then she'll get a fair wage. Yeah, because I'm gracious. Okay, it's super smooth around here. Not making waves. You want the caps? Fine. You got it. Take that hussy to the moon for all I care.
Never thought Ray Ray would give up the caps. Man was stingier than a squirrel holding his last nut. This will be enough to get me set up anywhere. Didn't think it would happen, honestly. Well, I shouldn't linger here. It would mean a lot if you could see me off to Mojave Outpost. Hope to see you there. This is it, then. The long 15. One journey ends, another begins. Maybe something special could start here. I want to believe that. Likewise, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. I have a new life now. What you taught me, it won't end with me. I'll pass it down the line. I'll never be a slave to anyone or anything again. Thank you. Goodbye.